What is up, Torontonian, Raptonian, Fanzonians? Oh man, I don't even know if we're gonna remain fans anymore. What has happened? The Raptors, are we the worst team in the play-in? Are we the worst team in the East that's actually still have some hope, or is Chicago worse than us? I don't know at this point. It's hard to tell. This game was brutal. I mean, I know not a lot can change, but there was still hope. I guess they figured there was no way they could beat Boston and beat Milwaukee, so why try in either game? I don't know. I don't really understand what is going on. It's interesting though. I did watch this one again from the Boston broadcast, and they must have mentioned at least three times that Nick Nurse is done for sure. He's out of there. They're looking for a coach. This is not going to last. This team's not listening to Nurse. It's time for him to move on. He's going to be gone. And then again, they were talking about his comments. He made some weird comments, and there's a whole thing going on. The color guy is the one who brought it up, and the sort of main play-by-play was the one asking, saying, "What have you like heard something?" He's going, "Yeah, it's done. They're done. It's over." So that could be a relief because I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're playing for. Like, if we play like this, we clearly have no shot in the playoffs. So, and I think we are worse than Chicago because we're just so inconsistent. I mean, when we're firing, sure, we're a pretty decent team, but I don't understand what we've accomplished this year. We've not seen Boucher develop at all. We haven't seen Precious Achua develop. In fact, he's taken a step backwards because we're so confusing, messing with his mind. Gary Trent Jr. has also gone backwards because he doesn't know what he's playing. I don't think Scotty Barnes has improved either. He's been okay Jan Feb, but he's been regressing back to his beginning of the season ways where he can't shoot threes. He hesitates too often, and the whole team hesitates too often. They're not ready to catch and shoot. They'd rather drive to the basket, which everyone knows they're going to do, and then they get stuffed. So I don't know what the hell's going on. Pascal Siakam. I think we got to look to try and get into not actually winning this play-in tournament, tanking it if that's even possible, and getting our half a percentage in the Victor Wembanyama sweepstakes. Because, you know, Victor Wembanyama, mama, we should be tanking and trying to get that man onto our team because we have no hope if we do not. If not, we're going to need an off season of just blowing this thing up. And I don't mean blowing it completely up. I would say keep Pirtle, keep Siakam, keep Gary Trent Jr. I guess you got to give Scotty Barnes a couple more years under his belt. And then I would trade some of our assets. I'd be Freddie Van Vlieten his butt out of here, and OG, oh bye bye to you because he's just inconsistent. Also, again, love that guy when he's on. Who's more talented? He's leading the league, and they were saying he's one of the only people that has a certain number of steals and a certain number of blocks. Um, and first time in NBA, or only person maybe that had a certain number of threes, a certain number of blocks, a certain number of steals. Clearly, he can do things. He's got talent, but again, I don't understand his inconsistency is horrible. The Raptors have lost 121 to 102. I kickstarted this video a little in advance of the final because it was just going so brutally. There was no way we were coming back. I mean, our overall shooting percentage from the floor was a whopping 43. We were 40 of 93. And then we had our beautiful 29% from three-point land. So, yeah, we're just horrible. And again, just versus a 55.6% shooting from the floor for Boston. And then they didn't do much better on threes, 34.1, but they took out most of their starters in the end of the third quarter and pretty much all of the fourth quarter. So, yeah, horrible. Like Freddie Van Vliet, 3 of 11, 27%. Brutal. 3 to 33 from 3, 2 of 6. That's not good enough. OG Ananobi, 3 of 10, 30% from the field. That's not even from 3. 1 of 4 from 3, 25%. Brutal. Pascal at least was 53 from the floor, 1 of 3 from 3, but him shooting 33% from 3 is good enough for me. He's not supposed to be a specialist, but then we got Gary Trent Jr. going 0 for 4, 4 of 10 from the floor. This is what's messing with his head. And even worse, Will Barton. I mean, actually, not worse because he got one, but Will Barton just looks horrible out there. He's clanking it all over the place. I don't know why we're giving this guy minutes. Like, why couldn't we have developed a Malachi Flynn? Why couldn't we have given Delano Banton some minutes, and maybe these guys are getting it down in the G League, but this Wieskamp guy, like as a fan of the team, I'd rather see progress than burning out our starters and still not even having a solid position in the playoffs. Like we've got to win 2 games. Actually, what do we got to do? I guess we just have to win one, right? 7, 8 plays each other, and then we play the loser of that, and so they've got a couple chances to lose, but we need to win that game. And if we do, then we get into what? The 7 and 8 seed play each other. The winner gets to make the playoffs. Then, oh, we might have to win two. I think we might have to win a 9-10 game, and then the winner of that gets to play. So yeah, we do. We got to win two. It's not happening. We're going into the Gulf. We're going into the Caribbean. That's where we're going this year. Caribbean Queen. Now we're sharing the same dream. And it's to not be in the playoffs. Let's get Victor Wembanyama. That's all we can hope for now. It's over. But I will see you on Sunday when we get defeated by the Milwaukee Bucks and close out the season in 9th place. And look forward to trying to beat the Chicago Bulls and then likely the Atlanta Hawks. And yeah, we'll have an early end to this 2022-2023 Toronto Raptors season. It's been a slice. But yeah, one more game left. So see you guys then. Mr. Beast for President, you know what to do here and here. Really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.